weekend, kind of busy. And also it's not so cloudy. So cloudy, not so sunny. It's cloudy. Yeah. Check out the beach. Yeah, it's busy day. I always know the beach attracts the people. Today is kind of extremely busy place. Yeah. Maybe hello. I don't know, maybe today is some kind of a celebration. Stand here. Maybe. Today is not so sunny. Rain also that side, I see it. But in general, of course, beach attracts the people. Such an amazing power. Where are the people gonna go and spend the time? On a beach. On a beach. All the way. Ooh. And also here is very busy. Today is Sunday. Could be the reason. I'm not sure. Hello guys. Hello. Sad scene here very often, as you see. The biggest problem of Asia, trash management, which doesn't exist. Beautiful landscapes with this crazy trash all around. It's another crazy thing. Trash. Really trash. So you can imagine that you are living in a neighborhood like this. So somebody that burns the trash and you're experiencing the beautiful Sunday, in the smoke. Exceptionally busy day. Those 3 bungalows are ready in around 2 months time. But the thing is exposed to the road. So yeah, people still don't understand the value of the quietness. They think if the house faces the roadside, that's good. But it faces also sunside. But it could be also a little bit more like exposure to the nature. Could be much more valuable. Yeah, but it's gonna cost something around 5,000 to 10,000 pesos for such house. So yeah. Decent accommodation close to the beach. Well, yeah, I see so many still open land plots like this. It's gonna be little by little developed. So in my opinion, Bohol in general is just the beginning of the road. But at the same time, it's going to lose the charm. More this kind of development comes here, more random development, which is low architecture planning, landscaping, in general, very primitive buildings. They're gonna sink down the value of this place. there's not going to be left nothing much from the natural beauty, and the human-made stuff is going to be a little bit primitive and sometimes even ugly. So for this case, yeah, mass tourism, yeah. Well, certainly there's a place for that also in economy and in the world and in demand. Beep. Well, that's guys, totally unnecessary. You don't do that. You know, you do beeping only if it's important, if you see some kind of danger or you need to warn the people, but you don't say hello, goodbye, and certainly you don't do that from the backside when you drive. You just mess all senses and mess all sensibility in the road. It's too much noise, yeah. It's useless, pointless, it's silly, don't do that. So, yeah. Well, we're gonna see development of this place little by little. How it's gonna be in 10-15 years. Probably it's gonna be more or less place. As for now, yeah, sometimes you enjoy that when you go on the beach, sometimes you think, what the heck. Mixed feelings. Yeah. Hope for the best, wish the best, but everything is in the hands of owners of the land and a local community. You just learn the best lessons from around the world and make a smart and sensible decisions. That's for your good. Real estate advertisements. Return to Dumoulin. Here we have a small market. Hello, hello.
Hello.
And we have again the fish. Yeah. How much is tuna?
220.
220. 220. Okay. And this is ocean fish?
No.
This
Same that tuna from I don't like what English of this dish.
But that's
Also,
ocean fish.
Ocean fish or
Ocean.
sardines, maybe. It's also famous.
How
in
much is
sardines.
this one?
220.
220 also, yeah. And a flying fish?
Sir?
There is no flying fish.
There's
today.
no flying fish.
No
sir.
flying
It's tuna, smoked tuna, and also a
tuna.
sister, this one, but
It's farmed fish. Also tilapia is farmed one. So I think we go for the ocean fish. Yes.
Half kilo?
Yeah, nearly half kilo.
110.
Yeah. Really, hello, hello. Of course. Success. Good shot. Apple shot. What do we have here? Daily necessities, I guess. When it's sunny, it's beautiful. Yeah, it is. I don't have a glasses. That's gonna be a bad idea. How about shades? I'm gonna be like a Asian, keeping my eyes closed. Yeah. When it's sunny, totally beautiful. Well, that's the thing. You never know when it's going to be sunny or cloudy. But if it's more or less, you just come over the beach at the top of the desert. That's the thing what you need to do here. Sunday, very busy day. I'm gonna go explore that side. Actually, you can check also this side where you're gonna see like a sandy beach connects to the rocky cliff side of the beach. Let me see, that's it. Is there a road also there? Yeah. Check. Yes. The place is called Amarella. Amarella Beach. Oh yeah. Nice small resorty place. Some sunbeds. Yeah, good location. Yeah, check this color of the water. Yesterday was so wavy, windy. Well, you see the end of the beach and beginning of the rocky side. No shades. Well, the sun is very bright. Amarella. Yeah, cozy place. We're gonna see what's happened at the side of the beach, and then we're gonna go to the long stretch of the Moloan. We go for the swim, enjoy a little bit the beach and sun. There we go. Go. But of course, you know, such a magical stretch of the white sand beach. Becomes a valuable thing to have. Yeah, show the color of the beach. Beautiful white sand. And that's it, you know, then you have an end of the sandy beach and you have a cliffside. Yeah. Nature spreads the beauty in small portions. A little bit here, a little bit there. A day like this, it looks such magical. The origin of the wild, beautiful beach, white limestone. Yeah. Nature, beautiful nature. Can we humans make something sane beautiful? Are we capable? Yeah, I think so. I think it's not possible to replicate this beauty. It's just impossible. Yeah, such a beauty. The scale of this beauty is enormous. Beach, sun, water. So yeah, the value of places like this, yeah, it's specifically in the modern age when the people are more and more industrialized and places are more and more polluted. This one, and you're gonna think, yeah, I want a piece of it. And here you have, these hotels, resorts are on their way, so you're gonna be able to get a piece of it. And that's it. That's a representation of the dosage of the beauty in the nature. You're gonna see how the beautiful white sand beach meets the cliffside. Suddenly stones are different, not anymore white limestone. That's it, you see the distribution of the beauty on this planet Earth. White limestone, and then you have other kinds of stone. You have private beach, you have rocky side, which is also valuable compared to the white sand beach. And there's so many nice places here in the Philippines and also in other islands in Indonesia, Thailand, and yeah, Malaysia, and all other places here close to the equator. You're gonna go to Africa, like Zanzibar. You're gonna go to the Caribbean islands. The only thing is, you have a spots which is accessible and spots which is forming nice white sand beaches, and you have mangrove sites and so on. So there is a place, definitely fine places with a beautiful ocean view for people also. You can see capabilities of building, and what about internet connection, like water, electricity. You can solve all those things, but internet connection, if you don't have it, you're not going to build your own tower. So yeah, this is how the white sand beach ends, and how the hillside begins. Yeah, this one's sitting well. Well, today we're going to talk a little bit about Valentine's Day, and what about love is in the air, the people, and feeling of the companionship, of being in relationships. So that's an interesting question. So we're going to touch a little bit upon that. So I guess many people have questions and still guessing how it works. So let's get this the details. Yeah, so many people still guessing how the relationship thing works, why we are in relationships, why we go in them, why we fall in and out of the love. So I'm gonna say so. All human beings like to be together. Not just human beings, like any living being on planet Earth wants to be in a different kind of relationship. Even look on the animals, like they come together, they make a pact. They come together and then they make the couples and then they make a pact. So all living creatures want to have relationships with the same kind of creatures. So, as you see, we go around the board. So, the main thing here is like this, like we all look for some benefits. We look for some pleasure, we look for some value out from these relationships. It's gonna be short way. I'm gonna maybe go in some other video with a longer version, but in short way it's gonna be like this. So each creature looking to satisfy its needs, its willingness, its natural instinct, satisfaction. So, and as you know, all animals do that a little bit different way. But there's a major lines which you can see, which goes through all creatures, and those things are very deeply embedded in those creatures, deeply embedded in genetics, in instinctive level, a level of instincts. So typically, boys, humans, we're not going to touch upon animals. It's far too difficult and far too broad range of the things to discuss how they replicate themselves, how they mate and so on. But the human beings, like good boys looking for the good girls. Don't think that in this planet Earth exists, the model where the good boy is looking for the bad girl, street girl, bar girl, something like that. No, it's not possible. Smart, good boys looking for the smart, good girls. The girls, all your nonsense with the piercing, tattoos, bad behavior, smoking, drinking, being rude, being brutal, is just a nonsense. Nobody likes that, nobody appreciates that. It's just a pure nonsense. So with this kind of minuses, they are not qualities. You're gonna attract the same people, the same minuses.
So boys always looking at the girls and they separate into two categories. The girls which is marriage material and girls which is just for fun. So the girls which has minuses as a tattoo, as a drinking, as a bad habits in general, as a I will say so, the not serious attitude to the relationship in general. So they have several boyfriends, several relationships they fall out. So that's shows that this girl has a very loose, very not serious attitude to relationship. Girls which plans to be the wives, which plans to be the in very serious relationships who's gonna yield them family, children. They're not falling in and out of the relationships as frequent, or maybe even don't do that at all. They're looking for the husband, they get a husband, they're looking for the boyfriend, they have a boyfriend, and then they finish that with the marriage, so they have a husband. So the all girls who are falling in and out of relationships, that's not serious, that's silly. So you're not going to be marriage material. You're going to be just a girlfriend, just for fun, which is also, like in the majority of the people, going to be in this category, because the modern age and modern seductions all around us, we are not willing to keep ourselves for one person. We want to experience a little bit this, a little bit that, and so you fall out of the category of marriage material. So the boys always like begin research of the physical appearance. They look for the girl which looks good. Next, they look for the girl which is serious, so she's not spoiled by relationships. So next, there are things which is important, but they are not so important as the first two. Appearance and also seriousness about the relationships. If the girl has a good look and she's serious, so definitely she's a wife material, marriage material, so she has a very high chance to meet a good boy and have a marriage. If those things doesn't exist, like exists only one, for example, the girl looks good but she is kind of very loose in the relationship, so she decreases the chance of get married dramatically. Some boys may go for that, some boys may not go for that at all, so not acceptable. So from 100%, like good looking, very serious, 100% chance to get married, good looking, not serious, I will say like 20% of get married, drops dramatically. Looks, yeah, well, they're important, of course, but at the same time, if the girl keeps her body in good shape, she's not don't have tattoos, she have no piercings and other unsensible things and useless things, and she eats proper, she have a good diet, she exercises, so she have a good body shape, not fat definitely, because for the fat girls I can say we just have a too loose attitude to the lifestyle and the food, not serious one. So in this regard it's very, very difficult to kind of look on this kind of person and say, hello, hello. Look on this kind of person and say, that's normal. Well, that's not normal. That's loose and not serious attitude. Your main value in life is your body, your instrument, which you need to kind of master it and keep in good shape. Well, after those two things, all the other things is kind of where she lives, what kind of language, and kind of family, material status. Material status, I mean in mind, material, if you have a kids or not. If the girl have a kids, of course, this goes very dramatically down. So if you're not able to manage your first relationship and get in marriage and you end up with the children, so that's mean something wrong with your attitude, with your analysis of the situation, your behavior. And it could be big love and you end up in shambles, could be, but at the same time you can't compare like good girl with the high morals and a girl which has a little bit loose morals. They're not going to be in the same category. Is it harsh? Yeah, it's harsh, but that's life, you know. That's how we evaluate people around us. So smartness, seriousness, and of course the qualities which you cultivate in yourself, so in such a way you level up your value. So all other things, they are manageable, they are not so important, specifically in modern age. Everything is nearly manageable. Well, the girls do the same thing. They evaluate a boy. Is it just for fun? Is it for the marriage? And the serious girls understand very fast. Is this boy capable to be a husband? Is this boy valuable as a husband? So, but the one thing what the girls do and all females do, which is disgusting, I guess, in even modern age, it's even more disgusting because we all have means to support ourselves and get out of the life wherever we want to get out of the life by ourselves. This is kind of the looking for the support in life. I guess this is totally unnecessary in modern age. And girls could get education, they can get employed, and they can support themselves. It's not necessary to rely on the man anymore. So, and girls sometimes go too far away in this regard. You know, they kind of look for someone who will support them, and sometimes it's even touch so ugly level, as you can say, like, you know, the street girl level. So girls, if you're gonna impose this kind of the attitude of the man, you're gonna be turned down very fast. Not all smart guys gonna be dealing with this, because they understand that if the girl wants to hop on your neck and have a little bit ride, so she's not serious, so she's not smart, she's not capable. Why should you marry this kind of person? No way. There's enough of the smart, capable persons who can analyze and think about them as your future wife. So girls, be serious, be sensible, be smart, be capable, so you're gonna be married. If no marriage, sorry, just a girlfriend and for fun thing. So that's in short about our human relationships, and this day of the Valentine's Day I want to celebrate together with all smart people this beautiful human willingness to go in a relationship, to have commitments and live the life with a same-minded person in a same-minded level with the same values, and don't go compromise, because you have only one life, so spend it in the best possible way. Well, that's about human relationships. We can go deeper in this one later on, but as for now, I guess that's it. It's more or less covered the question. Now I'm gonna explore the beach. I'm gonna see the happy families, happy kids on the beach. And as you're gonna see, there's so many people already have the families, they already have the happy family life. So let's spread sensibility around us, so we're gonna see more happy families instead of the seeing drinking, smoking, and other unsensible things doing people who are thinking that that's funny, that's interesting, and after a few years running around with silly attitude, they end up alone and hunting for the, like I see so many girls, you know, in age of 25, they are already desperate because they understand, you know, boys say then goodbye, you're not anymore marriage material, so they run after the boys in all possible ways. You need to be sensible, cultivate yourself, the future wife, and look at the boys, analyze them, and only when you feel that that's will yield you something valuable, go for that. And then you're gonna get this marriage and happy life, happy marriage life. Otherwise, you're gonna be just for fun and just a girlfriend. So, which is reality for the majority of the people. And that's not bad also either. Like, for example, me, I have a lot of girlfriends in my life, and I have it now. And is it good or bad? It is what it is. It gives you the pleasure, it gives you entertainment. It doesn't deliver you like marriage style relationships where you can plan your future life together with your partner. So So all relationships is easy. It's simple. It's interesting. Sometimes it's fun. Like the girls for fun. And the girls also understand that. And majority of girls understand that, and they make this decision consciously. So they live their lives freely. Is it good or is bad? Well, I think they know that it's bad, because in the end of the day they will crave this family life after this crazy running around few years, and then the longevity for the girls is very short, 22, 23, 25 years. That's it. No, you're a mature woman, and your freshness, your sparkliness is disappeared already. So now you need to impose other qualities, smartness, capability, and so on. And not all girls are ready to do that, and not capable also to do that. So the smart decision is use your sparkliness when you have. So, and for that you will be praised as the wife. And well, I guess this is a very smart decision. And it's much more valuable and interesting just walk around, drink around, fun around. That's not going to yield you anything. You will end up in a very bad situation. And even if you're going to try to look good and so on, you're not going to have any value anymore. And when I see those girls around me, they try to seduce you and so on, and you think, that looks, I guess, sometimes even sad. So don't end up in this sad situation. Be smart, be sensible, enjoy this beautiful life in the best possible way. Well, as you see, the local people having fun on the beach, and they're always going to invite you, have some shot, a little bit beer, a little bit, yeah, the wine. Well, as I wish that people are enjoying more natural beauty and natural things, like this one, for example. Beautiful beach. And of course, less alcohol, smoking and overeating and so on. Well, I guess that's the beauty of this the world. Everybody can do whatever they want to do until they don't go over the other people's interests and freedoms and so on. So I don't judge. So in this regard, I'm not judge, because when I was younger, in my age, and maybe 16 to 18, I was DJing, and we was drinking and having the silly things, and trying to smoke, and not just trying, but smoking and drinking, and of course first, the relationships with the girls and all this nonsense. No, all this big life, and I remember how I was separating my first relationships, and I clearly understood from this time, because the girl was a little bit she was beautiful and so on, but she was not like very serious about relationships. So we have this moment when I understand that I'm gonna be looking for other girls, for the good girls, and when I will say, and I met many good girls in my life, and you see, when I meet some good girl and I see I'm not gonna marry her, I don't even want to go in a relationship with her. I don't spoil her, because I know there could be some other guy who appreciates her and gets her in a wife. So I think we more or less understand it, but we need some kind of the push from society or from our parents, and who's gonna say us, that's the right decision. You don't go by silly things and don't hope that they're gonna yield you something valuable, because otherwise you're gonna see and hear from media in general, from so many people who are in the pages of the magazines and Instagram now, and YouTube, TV, and everywhere. They do the silly things, and they kind of think that that's normal, and they sell you this nonsense as a normal. No, it's not normal. It's not good. It's not going to yield you anything in life. You're going to waste up your time and life. You're going to end up with this shadow. broken in pieces. So don't do that. And when you see the guys offering the beer or the wine or whatever, you can say hello, hello. You can say thank you, but it's not necessary to jump on that and just play this silly game that you are happy to doing that. No, you're gonna say just no, that's not for me. I better enjoy this pure, beautiful nature, and that's gonna be my highlights of the day, and that's gonna be my major values. Yeah, and don't hesitate to do that. You're not alone. There's so many smart and sensible people who look around and they see all this craziness and they just keep silence because sometimes there's no value to fight with the silliness. You don't go out with your flags, with your right attitude and try to change the people. They're gonna change themselves by itself. They're gonna see that there is other way, there's a better way, and they're gonna copy you. As I always see, the people who I meet in my life, they copy nearly always everything that I say, what I do. So that's me, there's something good, there's something valuable. People want to follow this kind of the lifestyle. So yeah, again and again, we go back to the main thing, thinking, keeping the values in high place.
Tanduay.
No, thank you. I know, guys, I appreciate it, but I don't drink alcohol. Oh, I see you have a funny cat.
Yeah, this is a video, but this is a music. Saya not English or not.
Rap song. Guys, I don't like rap also. You see, for me, the only values in life is like this. Is the science, the culture, and everything which evolves around them. Rap, I guess, is kind of, I don't know how to say. I want to say like it, but rap sometimes is, they sing a different kind of bullshit, you know. The problems. And I think, why hack? Why you need those problems? It's such a beautiful life, you know. But as for me, I would rather go with the coconut, a little bit kind of beach, and Tanduhai is good sometimes, but totally not for me. Sorry, guys. No. Well, but anyway, thank you.
It's okay, sir.
Yeah. You guys a little bit reading the books. Oh, I see the Buddhist music. I hear the Buddhists. Here you see? Here. Probably somebody dancing the Buddhists. That's a good thing, you know. Of all the things, you know, the Tanduhai or the books and so on, I guess the Buddhist is rules everything. It's the best thing. That's the celebration of the life, I guess. Time to see. Yeah, it's getting in and out a little bit. Let's go and check. Maybe there's cool Buddhist dancing people. Oh, guys, you see the reading the books. Oh, that's better than Tanduhai, for sure. How's your bike? Good. Custom.
Yeah.
You see the street custom one,
Yeah.
The raw one, a raw bike.
Are you vlogging?
Yeah, a little bit. I guess like everybody now do some kind of vlog.
You like the place?
Well, beach is beautiful, but the guys drinking Tanduhai, that's not good.
Why?
Why? Because there's no value in the drinking. You see, you drink in order to switch off your brain.
Yeah.
Why should you? The main valuable thing in your life is the brain.
Yeah.
There's nothing much more valuable than smartness.
You mean you don't drink?
I mean, I drink, but I don't see the value in that. That's silly, I guess.
What you mean?
Silly.
Silly.
You switch off your brain. Why?
Me, I'm not that kind.
And I'm that kind. See, I like the people. You see, they're reading the book.
Yeah.
That's good. That's better than Tanduhai.
Yeah. So you mean you're not drink?
No, I drink sometimes good wine. I go out, maybe I enjoy the wine with the food and so on, but I don't drink in order to switch off my brain. Why? My brain is so valuable. Why should I switch it off?
Why you can see this? You
can sweetness, but you can drink sometimes. Better you don't drink. Then you will be good for your what you are comment, but what you comment for them, and that will be good to apply for you if you don't drink.
Don't get it. Sorry. I don't understand.
You still drink when you comment. You comment not.
No, actually, I told him that that's not good, that that's for me. But my comment is such, I don't do that, I don't like that. But you can do whatever you want to do. That's the beauty of this world. Everybody can do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Freedom. I don't like it. And that's also the freedom, because you see, I must be free in this world in order to create something valuable and beautiful. If somebody cage you, you're not going to be able to make breakthroughs in technology, in science.
Yeah.
So you should be free. You can do whatever you don't want to do. Like, so many people drink and have different kind of substances to create a music, for example.
Yeah.
So they are more creative. As for me, that's not a value. And maybe in the music which they're making also there is no value for me. Because I like tangible things like, the smartphone, like spaceships, like
Me, I prefer nature. Compare using of gadgets.
also. But at the same time, you need to have a bike.
Yeah.
And then you need to have a phone.
Oh,
Somebody needs to produce that.
yeah.
And a drunk guy not be
Cannot.
capable to do that.
Yeah. Cannot do anything good for the bike, for the gadget.
So we need to be realistic, and at the same time, when we see all those things around us, we need to say that's good, that's bad. Otherwise, you're going to be lying to yourself.
Yeah.
Why should you lie to yourself? It's silly.
Silly.
You're just silly and stupid. You don't do that. You be honest with yourself. You're honest with other people, and at the same time, you say, if you want to do that, do that. But that's not something what I like.
Yeah.
And then you
Me
are
too.
free.
I don't like drink. When my neighbor drink, I'm just telling them sometimes. That's for you.
Yeah, you play.
That's for you, and that's not for me.
And the thing is, sometimes you need to play this game
Yeah.
because they're gonna say, "Oh, you don't want to drink with us. You're arrogant or something like this."
Yeah.
So, and this is kind of the circle of the silliness. One silly guy spoils other silly guy, and so on. And then we have silly society around us. No, we don't do that.
Yeah.
And we don't teach the children to do the silly things.
Yeah.
We kind of try to improve society by smart attitude.
I'm very confused of what you mean about silly.
Silly.
That's
You see, you always have a decision to make in life. It is going to be right or it's going to be wrong.
yeah.
You drink clean coconut or you drink tondohai. Yeah?
Why?
It's one is smart, another one is silly. Why smart and why silly?
Yeah.
Smart because coconut gonna give you the nutrition.
Yeah.
It's gonna give you some dose of the pleasure.
Yeah.
Tondohai gonna switch off your brain and gonna spoil your health. That's why it's silly, because bad health is bad.
Right. Wow. I learned something from you now.
Well,
So yeah, are you recording now?
yes.
So you mean
You're gonna be on YouTube, yeah.
Ah.
But in positive way. I'm
Yeah.
gonna cut everything in such a way that it's gonna be positive. I never post nothing negative because I don't spread negativity. I spread only the smartness and sensible things. That's my vlog. That's my attitude in life.
Yeah.
And then I know that wherever I speak, people always say I learned something. Well, that's good. So I spread something good.
Yeah.
I don't spread, other one nonsense around us.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
You're gonna see the people just vlogging and doing nonsense thing, and they just blah blah blah, which is again silly.
Are you alone?
Well, today I'm alone. Yeah. Yesterday I was with the company, but today, yeah. Well, I meet sometimes girls. If the girls are not silly,
Why?
I stay with them. But if the girls are silly, I don't stay with them.
So you mean you are not making disadvantage to them?
No, I never give them the chance, impose on me something silly, and I'm gonna say that's okay, and I gonna accept it. No, never. If they are silly, they do crazy things, I'm gonna say no, not for me. Thank you.
Wow. I learned something from you, now. Very nice to talk.
Well, also I was actually talking about the Valentine's Day on the beach and about
Yeah.
the values, how we choose the girls in our life, why we choose them. And I was talking that the girls who are silly, lose an attitude, we don't choose them as a wife. We just play with them a little bit and then leave it. And the girls understand that. Mainly girls know that if they are not good girls anymore, they're not be able to attract a good boy, because good boys looking for the good girls. So of course I meet the people, I go in relationships, and I'm always honest about my relationships. And if the girl imposes something valuable, I appreciate that. But if she don't have nothing valuable,
You mean
there's
you didn't
nothing.
have girlfriend before? Where you mean?
I think we're not going to be discussing the private things which we do. But of course I have many girlfriends in my life. Many means like with many zeros, yeah. And of course when you go in relationships, you hope for the good outcome, yeah.
Yeah.
But then you see the girl is empty, she has no serious attitude, she's loose, so you don't keep her as a wife first of all, and sometimes you don't keep her as a girlfriend either.
Yeah.
So we always separate girls. First category is a wife material, second is girls for the fun,
Yeah.
and that's how we make our decisions, which people we...
So you did not decided to be married since.
No, of course I decided to be married, but you know, in order to get married you need to have a decent person to marry. If the
Where
girl...
is hard to find now.
Of course it's hard to find, and so there is no marriage therefore. You just have girls for the fun.
How young are you now?
I'm 18 always.
18 always. Wow.
I'm always 18, yeah.
Sweet 18.
Sweet 18, yeah. The girls, if they look good, that's good. You use the things which they have, yeah. If they look good, they're good for the fun, for the girlfriend thing, but you're not gonna get marry her. Why should you marry girl with loose attitude? No way. Don't deserve it.
Now you've been not decided to marry since how old are you now?
I'm always 18, yeah.
No, you're
Learning about relationships. I was talking with many people who are in marriage and how they was making this marriage happy and valuable. I saw so many people who have bad relationships, broken marriage, and I learned from that.
Yeah. You are too different from most of the foreigners here, huh?
Well-
You are most like more on serious things.
Well,
Maybe the
I'll-
concern here is to lay down, to have sunbathing.
yeah, but I will say so. The most of the people, they don't want to bother you with a smart attitude, yeah.
Right.
The thing is like that. Now I'm spending my time with you, my very valuable time, and I'm laying on you all my brilliant knowledge. Why
Yeah.
should I?
So you
Oh.
mean you give time for me now
Yes.
because you
Because
are
I'm vlogging, because it's valuable for me. I get only this moment which I can we're gonna be able to show the other people. Like you ask me why the other foreigners here don't spread this wisdom, because they don't want to spend their time, and I'm willing to do because I'm vlogging,
Yeah.
and that's the reason.
Oh, okay.
But in the same time, if you're gonna speak with the serious people here, you're gonna find so many interesting things. They can learn you about management of the economy, management of the waste, about technology, and so many things. Because all those guys which you see here, they building the planes, airplanes, iPhones, this bike, and so on. They build that. So definitely they can teach you and learn you a lot. But the thing is, here people are in vacation mood. So they are not necessarily willing to share with you all the wisdoms which they have. I can share a little bit sometimes, but at the same time, you know, you get what you give, yeah?
Right. What I mean is they're not educated about how to dispose their garbage.
Yeah.
That's very sad.
That's sad. But I guess it's little by little about, you know, the bike culture here. I say that everybody's beeping here, have a bad exhaust. You know, this was the same thing in Europe, maybe in like 60, 70 years ago.
Yeah.
When the people get first bikes.
Yeah.
Like you beep when you say hello, you beep when you say goodbye. Now it's silence.
For
You go-
me, beep beef here and beef from your place, it's different. For me, it's using beef here is safety.
Safety, you see.
Yeah, because you can remind people that you're coming. Because you know here it's big difference. The roads here are small, not compared to your place wide, and people here are sometimes they are not concerned about the road.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I understand also that, but I hope you agree with this, that that's a little bit annoying. And if you're gonna look in developed places like Europe, Japan, nobody beeps, and there's a reason why we don't do that. There's a reason, and you're not gonna be doing that also either. It's just a matter of time of your development. So
Yeah.
we need to be patient and need to spread this sensibility that you beep only in order to warn when you see the danger. Not hello, not goodbye, not I'm passing you, because that's distract you.
Yeah.
So, and also the garbage and everything, I just know that it's gonna be okay in 50, 20 years, little by little.
Yeah.
And for the moment, we just need to be sensible, as you, as me, and spread the positive information around us. So, no
So
time to
better
fight.
you do vlogs because more foreigners are doing vlogs for this, and this will be big impact for the Filipino.
Yeah, it is,
because
it
if
is.
Filipino to like me, I will tell people here that do this, do that. They're not concerned what you are
What you're saying, what kind of
saying,
message
oh,
you're
yeah,
delivering.
yeah,
I
right.
understand, yeah. I understand.
start now. It's a big impact for the Philippines, for the island.
So,
Because me, I'm not that kind. I'm big concerned about ocean or nature. I don't want to distract the place. I like to I don't know.
well, I see, you know, if you talk with Filipinos, typically they deeply inside, they understand all those things. And they try to do the best, but at the same time, where is your exhaust system then? Where is your
Here,
exhaust system?
on the other side.
Is it a good one?
Is it good? This is not the
Not loud
noise
like.
one. Yeah, loud.
Well,
noise.
that's good then. And sometimes you talk with the Filipinos, they kind of wish the best, and at the same time they're trying a loud bike, annoy other people.
Yeah,
So
because
begin with yourself. Like begin with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Be smart with yourself, and spread the smartness by your example, by your kind of sensible bike without loud exhaust, with a small box in the back, which is kind of comfortable, sensible thing. Don't annoy other people. Like
Yeah.
my beeping, it doesn't work because I never use my beeper. I use maybe 2 or 3 times to beep when the dogs are sleeping in the road.
yeah,
That's it. So
that's the use of beef here.
that's the use of the beep, yeah. But at the same time, let's keep this thing short. Spread positivity and smartness, and that's it. And be strong. Like you
Yeah.
sometimes see in the walls in Philippines. Be honest, even if others don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you as a nation, you understand everything. You just need to be stronger and more persistent with those fundamental values, which you already know. Just to spread them and don't be
Yeah.
afraid. Little bit budots. I like a budots. One of the best dancers in Philippines are budots. So many people ask me about all those questions about the sensibility, about the values, about spreading knowledge and mainly knowledge to other people in the vlogs.
Well, I do that little by little, but you need to understand, I also spend my time on that. So, and I have the rule in my life. I only do the things which I want to do. I never do the things which I don't want to do. I'm gonna say like nearly the zero. See? So, nearly lost my keys. So, I guess if you're gonna ask me, is there some value on silly behavior, I'm gonna say no. It doesn't give you anything, you know, it's not even in short term something, it's like, you know, a few hours affection and that's it. And if you see the old people who are committing the crazy things, they always regret, even in the court, even another day, and they think, what the heck I was doing, why I was so rude, why I was so brutal, or whatever. They always regret, so that means there is no value in that. And they run after you and they beg you, oh, sorry, I was wrong. Sometimes it's wrong, the damage is done. So I guess our duty as society is to stop them in front before they committing all the crazy things. Same for the children, same for the older people. We need to say them, that's good, that's bad. So Thunderfy, bad, reading the books, good. Be loose, bad. Be smart and sensible, relationship is good, gonna yield you something. So all those things we need to talk about more and kind of spread positivity and smartness around it. And at the same time you make your environment where you're living better. You don't lie yourself, you don't lie other people, and you make something valuable and good for everybody. First of all for yourself. And we need to take this consideration like that. We do all the good and positive things first of all ourselves, and then we try to show the good example to other people so they can follow us. So consider it. Make the smart move today by yourself. Don't preach and teach other people next day they're gonna do that. Do it by yourself first of all, and then somebody may be gonna look at you and say, okay, that's interesting. May I try? May I try eat healthy? May I try to lose people around me wisely? May I separate information which I have around me and only pick up all the smart information, because it's going to form my brain, it's going to saturate my brain with the smart and positive things, so I will be able to deliver those smart and positive things. So all those things which you have been discovering and understand that that's good, you need to accumulate and spread around you. That's what we do as humans. We write the books, we make the blogs, we make the video blogs now, so we spread our wisdom. It's not so rough of yesterday, but still, I died. You can see the damage. Well, as you see the celebration of the life. Kids are playing, happy families. Well, is this a value? Well, of course, that's a value. That's one of the best things that you can have in your life. Happy family life, happy kids. So in order to get that, you need to begin everything right. Do it everything correct, in a sensible way, so the outcome will be also sensible. Like it's a physical law. Nothing comes out from nothing.
Ayo, pasakin nila ha. Kay ma, once. Hello.
Yes, yeah. Hello. Well, I guess this place on the beach is always saturated with the kids. And you can see the energy and feel the energy of the young people and the mummies and the puppies who are looking after the kids. And if you don't have a kid, you may not understand that, but once you have the kids, you're gonna see how your life is gonna be changed by this new life. We should take care. So in this regard, I think in this regard, I guess the grown-ups are responsible for those new lives, those new tiny creatures. So we guide them, show them best possible way to live the life and best examples. And if it's possible, from your example, because the kids always they look at the parents and they copy them. Yeah. I think it's if you're gonna look on the life, like always, what is silly, what is not silly, what is good, what is bad. That's obvious for everybody of us. We need to be a little bit more braver, a little bit more open, discuss those things and spread positivity and spread smartness around us. So we live in a more smarter and more positive environment. That's the message. Okay. See you soon on Daily HG. HG, daily it's daily, and HG is high grade. We're gonna spread only high grade positive vibes here, which gives you certain values. If you're gonna look on them, if you're gonna listen to them, you're gonna be enriching your life a little bit incrementally, but still gonna be getting some value out of it. I don't want to put in my one blog very serious tough discussions about the things. I may do that later on if I meet some decent person to talk about them and capable of moving all those tectonical subjects and giving them evaluation, because not all people are capable to do that. So, but each day I'm gonna put some small grain of sensibility, so you will be able to pick up it and not necessarily to learn from it, but I hope you enjoyed it a little bit. Because you know it's so obvious that we are lacking in our world sensibility and smartness. It's too many silly things around us. We don't need that. We don't need to spend our time on those things. It's just a spoil around everything around us. All environment is going to be saturated with unusable and need things, and waste out the time and decrease in general the value of the environment, and saturates your brain with the garbage. So let's keep sensible and positive. You see, it's good from young age. Learn to do the good things. So that's how you raise proper children and proper human beings. That's ocean fish. I don't remember the name of this one, but that's tuna.